Welcome to The Explainer. I'm absolutely thrilled to guide you through today's breakdown because we're looking at a huge fundamental challenge in the modern software industry. Think about it. You can build the absolute best software in the world. It could be beautifully designed, completely bug-free, and fix a massive problem for people. But the harsh reality? It literally means nothing if your potential users simply can't find it. Today, we're unpacking the mechanics of SaaS visibility. We'll be diving deep into the power of link building and looking at how the source material presents a specialized company called GetProLinks as a way to unlock tremendous growth for software brands.
Okay, let's dive into this. Are you, or maybe a software company you know, struggling to stand out online? It is an incredibly saturated digital landscape out there. Right now, literally as we speak, your competitors are aggressively vying for the exact same keywords you are. It's a constant, daily battle for attention. And honestly, just having a superior product isn't enough anymore to win the war against search algorithms. Our source material highlights this extreme saturation as the single most frustrating hurdle for modern software companies today. Which brings us to Section 1, the SaaS invisibility problem, or why great software goes unseen. Moving right along to Section 2, why backlinks trump ads. Let's explore the compounding value of organic growth.
Now, what's really interesting about this is how we actually solve that invisibility problem. We have to look at the mechanics of search authority. High-quality backlinks are the vital key to unlocking AI search visibility, which, let's face it, is increasingly how users find their solutions. Without those links, even the most innovative software won't surface when users ask search engines questions. Now, I know it's incredibly tempting to just throw money at paid advertising to force immediate visibility, but a really stark contrast emerges when we look at long-term foundations. On one hand, you have paid ads. The fundamental flaw there? They stop working the exact moment your budget ends. It's basically like renting an audience. The second you stop paying the landlord, you're evicted from the search results. But on the other hand, we have organic backlinks. These continue providing value over time. They drive consistent, recurring traffic, which ultimately lowers your customer acquisition costs the longer they're in place. It's a compounding asset, not a sunk cost. Every link built today is an investment that pays dividends tomorrow, next month, and next year. Section 3. Enter GetProLinks, positioned by the data as the premier agency for software companies. So what exactly makes them stand out in a massive sea of generic marketing agencies? Well, it starts with the number 50. The sources show that GetProLinks doesn't just dabble in software on the side while, servicing local plumbers and restaurants. They employ a highly specialized team of 50 SaaS link-building professionals. This isn't a generalist agency trying to figure out the complex software landscape on the fly. This dedicated team focuses exclusively on securing high-quality placements specifically for software companies. And that singular focus means they understand the unique metrics, the high-intent keywords, and the fierce competitive landscapes of the SaaS industry inside and out. Section 4, the Slack Community Advantage. This acts as their secret weapon for premium placements. And this brilliantly illustrates their scale. Having a great internal team of professionals is awesome, but it's only part of the equation. This is where their strategy shifts from a traditional agency structure into a unique, incredibly powerful ecosystem. We're talking about a highly active private Slack community of over 6,500 members. And this isn't just a random assortment of internet users. This network is meticulously packed with active SEO specialists, influential webmasters, and top-tier bloggers from all around the world. Imagine having direct, instant access to thousands of the exact gatekeepers who control the authoritative websites you want your software featured on. That's the unparalleled leverage this community provides. Let's break down exactly why that network matters so much by comparing cold outreach to relationship-driven campaigns. Traditional cold outreach, which is basically sending out thousands of generic, unsolicited emails begging for a link, is frankly often completely ignored by site owners. It yields incredibly low acceptance rates because there's zero foundation of trust there. But because of their massive 6,500-member network, GetProLinks utilizes relationship-driven campaigns. They're connecting SaaS brands to influential webmasters through genuine, pre-existing relationships. This naturally results in significantly higher acceptance rates and, most importantly, a standard of long-term quality that a cold email could simply never, ever secure. Section 5. Proof of premium placements. Let's take a look at some real results and authoritative domains. Let's move to and see how this builds into undeniable proof. It's one thing to claim you have a great network. It's another entirely to show the actual caliber of websites linking back to you. That relationship-driven ecosystem we just discussed, it isn't just theory. It actually delivers top-tier results. We're talking placements on massive heavy-hitting platforms like HubSpot, G2, and Canva. These are absolute titans in the software space. And then for authoritative domains, we see industry staples like OpenCart, Envato, and Flipsnack. Securing a link from just one of these domains can drastically and permanently shift a software company's search authority. These are premium editorial placements that most standard marketing agencies simply do not have the network to reach. So the crucial point here is that it's not just about getting any link anywhere on the internet. Volume alone doesn't win the game anymore. The links Get Per Link secures are do follow, meaning they pass actual, measurable SEO value right to your site. They're highly contextual, meaning they make perfect sense within the article and provide actual value to the reader rather than looking like spam. And because they come from those highly authoritative domains we just looked at, the end result is maximum search impact. Every single link is meticulously engineered to truly move the needle for their clients' visibility. To put that into perspective, let's look at what that maximum search impact actually looks like in practice. Take a look at this real client's organic traffic growth. We see them starting in month 1 at a very respectable 63,000 organic visits, but fast forward just a few months, that number skyrockets to over 103,000 visits. That's a massive jump of 40,000 highly targeted organic visitors arriving at their site every single month. This is direct, tangible proof of how securing the right editorial placements and executing a strategic, relationship-based outreach strategy can completely transform a SaaS company's entire growth trajectory. Which brings us to a critical crossroads and a provocative thought I want to leave you with today. Will your software remain invisible, or will you build the links that actually move the needle? The data and the strategies we've explored in this explainer make it incredibly clear. If you're ready to genuinely grow your SaaS brand, it might be time to stop relying on fleeting paid ads. The case study of Get Per Links illustrates that a dedicated, relationship-driven approach could be the exact strategic move you need to elevate your software company high above the competition. Thank you so much for joining me to explore this fascinating topic, and I will see you on the next explainer.